All right, Brian, a lot of energy here in Kansas City, but people still excited about BYU-Utah. What are your feelings after a big-time win Saturday?
Jerem, they should be excited about BYU-Utah and what happened Saturday at LaBelle Edwards Stadium. That was an epic game, another BYU-Utah battle that went right down to the end. But so impressed with our coach, Kalani, the way he handles himself, and just our team. There's so much resilience in our team. Things don't go just right. They just find ways to win. Super proud of our football program, but super impressed with our whole team, the fan experience team. The energy in that stadium was next level. The big noon kickoff, having everyone from Fox there and having people be so positive about what's happening in Provo is super grateful, right? To Cougar Nation, to everybody involved. Just such a positive weekend, so many ways. And then we're here in Kansas City, and I've had multiple people walk up and say, hey, what happened in Provo on Saturday was unbelievable. Everybody's watching. And I keep saying that. I feel like the world's watching BYU right now, and I love that our teams are winning on the biggest stage.
There were teams that played Saturday that were out of state that came back and got there for the game. I thought it was fun. Women's volleyball was like, let's sweep so we can get to the game, and they did. Men's basketball played. They got to the game. Benson Boone was at the game. I mean, Shane Reese is crowd surfing. Why weren't you crowd surfing is the real question.
I was actually got a good chuckle out of that. I'm just so grateful to have a president that's all the way in. Like President Reese is all the way in for not only BYU, for BYU athletics, and that actually made me super happy. The best part is he was actually posing on the top of the crowd surf. That got me laughing. But I was actually down in the corner making sure Utah's team got off the field safely, making sure that everybody that needed to get to safety could get to safety. And I love that our students and our fans wanted to be down there and celebrate, and they did it in a respectful way. But yeah, it was an epic night for sure.
Are we waiting to hear if the protocols were executed correctly from the league?
Yeah, we're waiting to hear and handling those things internally with the league. But I am super appreciative to our special events team that handles all of our special events at the stadium and also at the Marriott Center. They did a great job. They executed the plan, and there's only so much you can do to control the controllables, and they did a great job. When I got down to the corner where Utah's team was exiting, they had everything handled. So want to give a little shout out to our special events team. They did a great job.
Let's talk about basketball media days, beginning with the women's team. Lee Camard, first year. Delaney Gibbs back. Some exciting newcomers, some exciting returners. How you feeling about the women's hoops team?
I'm really excited about our women's hoops team. I'm super excited to have Coach Camard as our head coach. I think that he's already set a great tone with our program. The recruiting that's happened in the last several months has been excellent. So important to have your core players, Delaney, come back, lead us into the future. We've got some great recruits that have come in and some great returners. I'm just really excited at the energy, the positivity around the program. There's a culture that's being built, and just being here at Media Days kind of gets the juices flowing for basketball, and I'm looking forward to seeing what our team does.
I was dying when Lee told me, yeah, I decided I wasn't going to wear a suit, but I forgot to tell them. They looked great. They were dressed up.
I actually loved seeing our ladies walk into the arena today. They're dressed to the nines, so classy. They're just powerful women that can go make a difference not only on the court but in the world. And Jeremy, I actually thought it was super interesting to watch people's reactions to those three ladies, Hattie and Brinley and Delaney, walk in the arena dressed like professional women, just dressed to the nines, super classy, with a smile on their face. They're beautiful women, and they play a beautiful game of basketball, and I'm just super proud of the way they represent BYU. It's like everything good about this school is represented in those three women.
Men's basketball ranked number 8 in the preseason poll. Obviously, the most exciting probably roster BYU's ever assembled. How you feeling about what could be a special season?
Just grateful for Kevin Young, grateful that he continues to choose BYU and to lead our program. He's got such great credibility with these players. And, you find out when the players talk authentically about why they're at BYU, oftentimes the first thing out of their mouths is Kevin Young and our staff and the staff and the support staff that he's put around him. but there's a great feeling in the gym. It gets me excited. It makes my hair grow watching our players, mostly because of how unselfish they are. We have a bunch of incredible individual players, and it seems like the best players in the gym are leading out with unselfishness. They're willing to make everybody else around them better. Certainly excited about what this season holds, and I cannot wait to feel the electricity of the Marriott Center. We're experiencing something so unique at LaVell Edwards Stadium. So excited about what Kalani and our team's doing. But wow, the thought that LaVell Edwards Stadium and the Marriott Center are going to have that kind of electricity night in and night out gets all of us excited. But mostly I just feel grateful, feel a lot of gratitude for this university and what it represents. I love the fact that the eyes of the world are on us right now, and that we're winning when the eyes of the world are on us. But the classy way that our student athletes and our coaches are going about their business, that's what makes me really excited. That's what makes me feel like, wow, like something really special is happening, and I think everyone around Cougar Nation can feel it, and that's what gets me excited.
It's tangible. And Friday in Salt Lake City continues with North Carolina against BYU in an exhibition. What went into scheduling that? Because that's a big-time game. That's a top 25 matchup.
Yeah, we have a great relationship with a group that promotes college basketball, both men's and women's basketball, and puts on some incredible events. Lee Miller-Tooley and her staff. We went down to the Bahamas. They ran the Battle, at Atlantis for a while. But they contacted me and said, hey, North Carolina's interested in coming out. I ran into Roy Williams at the Final Four, and we talked a little bit about it, and he said that he was going to go back and talk to their coaching staff and see if they were interested in it. And then a few weeks later, it came to fruition. So super, super excited to have a program like North Carolina come to the state of Utah, play in the Delta Center. We're super grateful for Ryan Smith and all the Utah Jazz folks that facilitated the game, and looking forward to an exciting night of basketball. I mean, you're talking about some of the best players in the country tipping off Friday night in Salt Lake City. For me, this time of year when like college football's heating up and you're right in the middle of the race and college basketball's tipping off, I mean, it doesn't get any better.
It's the crossover. I love it too. It's awesome. Brian, we appreciate the time. Thanks so much.
Yeah, appreciate all you guys. Thanks for being here and supporting our women and men at Media Day.